welcome to 中广义的 Machinery. Nice to meet you. Yes. 怎么有点模糊？
没有人让是吗？
没有没有。
我去。
Hello, welcome to 中广义的 Machinery. Nice to meet you. We are leading manufacturers of handmade machines. Hi, welcome to 中广义的 Machinery. We mainly do was melter, was filling machine, wig machine, and the candle production line. And we also have the semi-automatic machine and the fully automatic machine. Yes, and we exported our machine to Australia, America, Russia, and so on. And we can provide customer 1-year warranty and lifetime service. And later I will show you our machine's details. Please follow our live stream. Yes, you can give me your lives. Your lives is very important for us, and you can send the inquiry. Yes. If you are interested in our machine, you can send the inquiry and contact with us to know more details and get the catalog. Yes, welcome. And you can give me your lives and follow our live stream to know more. And if you have any questions or you want to know the machine details, you can send the machine names on the comment. Yes, I will show you the details. And we really have the west melter, we have the 10 liter, 30 liter, 50 liter, 60 liter, 100 liter, and 300 liters, and 500 liter, and the 1000 liters. And if you don't know how to choose the right different sizes, you can contact with we will help you to choose the right size, okay? Yes, and we have the trolley type machine, stand time machine, and flow time machine. Yes, we have various types, and we updated our machines openly. And later we will show you our wells moving machine and our wells heating machine. Yes, if you do the sanding candle, jar candle like this, you can follow our live stream to know more details. I can promise our machine can help you improve your working efficiencies.
他说想让给他看那个切线机。
Oh, hi. Hi, all made welcome. Nice to meet you. Yes, I will show you our wig cutting machine later. We have electric type and pneumatic type. You want the pneumatic type or the electric type? You can send your comment. Yes, let me show you our wig cutting machine. 我先给他看一下 wig 切线机。Yeah, you can see that we have a west melter and the wig cutting machine. You are interested in that. We have electric type and pneumatic type. The electric type can work separately without the air compressor. Yeah, it can work without air compressors, and it has a high efficiencies, and it controlled by the PLC touch screen. Yes, you just need to enter the wig length and the output by the PLC touch screen, and then you start the machine, and the machine will cut the wig. And also, it's suitable for the virus tap size. You can see that this is the wig tap. This is the 12.5 millimeter wig tap, and we also have various wig tap size, right? This machine is suitable for the virus tap size. It can suitable for the 16 millimeter, 20 millimeter, 40 millimeters, and so on. Yes, you just need to put the wig tap in the wig container, and then this container is suitable for the virus tap size. You just need to adjust this height, and the wig sustainer will output from the container to the belt. Yeah, so if you have various tap size, you just need to adjust this height. So it's very easy and convenient for you to use this machine and to change the wig tap size. Yes, and this is the electric type. It needs to it can cut the wig, cut the T-line wig, and the jaw wig by according to your demand. weak lens can adjust by the PLC touch screen. It's very easy to change. You can cut the 20 millimeter or the 1 meter. Yes, it's suitable for cut the various weak size. And you can see the behind. Let me see. Yes, the wick. You can see the wick spoon. Yeah, this is the wick. This is the wick spoon. Yeah, this is the wick. It's the pre-coated wick with wells. Yeah, it's the cotton wick coated with paraffin wells or soil wells or the bean wells. Yes, and this is the wick roll. You need to put the wick, insert the hole, and then to this, and then the wick will convey to the belt. Yeah, this is our belt. You can connect here. Yeah, insert the wick into the wick cutting machine. Then the wick cutting machine will cut the wick. And you can see that this is the sensor. Yeah, this is the sensor. We made this sensor to make sure the machine has the wick sustainer. With if the machine's lack of the wick sustainer, this sensor will not turn on. And also we have another sensor here to make sure the machine has the wick inside, and the machine can very easy to cut the wick. And yes, and this machine can realize to auto cut the wick, and clamp with the tab. So this machine is very easy and suitable for the wick business. If you want to start the wick business, this machine must to add. And the machine, you can see that the controller system is very easy. Let's see the inside parameter. The cutting. You can see.
这个我到时候可能要买。
You can see the parameter, you can see the wick speed.
只能
You
这样。
can adjust the wick cutting speed by the PLC touch screens. And this machine is controlled by the motor. The stand motor is better than the normal motor because it has a higher accuracy. So you can measure the wick cutting very accurate. Yes. In the accuracy can within 1 millimeter, so this machine can cut the wick accurately and make sure the wick has a high quality. Yes. And for example, if you want to cut the Tila wick, you just need to enter the wick length you want in the PLC touch screen, and the machine will cutting. And for example, my Indian customer, he used this machine to cut the Tila wick. He said he feedback us the machine can reach can reach 10,000 pieces per hour. Yes, 10,000 pieces is high, and also the wick has a high quality. So this machine can reach can help you to improve the working efficiency and help you to make sure you can do the bigger order and accept the bigger order. Yes, this machine is very nice. It's wonderful.
就是它这里活跃一下，比如发一些提问啊，或者是一些互动嘛，就是发一些可能互动。因为你发在这边就可以看得到，就是给其他观众造成一个就是很热闹的那种景象，就是发一些提问，比如你们工厂规模多大呀，交期啊之类的，都可以的。就相当于让其他观众看起来就比较热闹一点。 价格，他说价格。
Price, yes. Oh, thank you. And thanks for your inquiry. This machine, the price, you want to know, right? You can contact with me later. Yes, after I finish the live streams, I will contact with you, and you can send your email or your WhatsApp number on the comments. Also, you can send a message with me, and I will share the machine's quotation to you. Thank you. And this machine can match with the wig dipping machine to do the wig business. Let's see that. Yes, you can give me your lights. You can give me your lights to our live stream. Yes. The wig cutting machine usually match with the wig dipping machine. The wig dipping machine, the function is to make the cotton wig. Coated with wells. So if you want to start the wig business, this machine we really recommend to you because it can coat it with wells of the cotton wig. You know, the cotton wig, right? You need to coat it with wells, with paraffin wells or soil wells or bean wells, right? To make sure the wig can insert the wig cutting machine to cut the wig smoothly, right? So we recommend this machine to help you to coat the wells, to help you to make the cotton wig coated with wells, like this. It can make sure the cotton wig can coat it with paraffin wells or bean wells or soil wells, and then the wig can insert the wig cutting machine smoothly, yeah, and straight. Yeah, and straight. Then the wig cutting machine can cut the wig and to clamp with the tap. Yes, this is the finished sample. Yes, melted the wells, and this is to fix the wig, the cotton wig, to fix the cotton wigs into the wells. And the wig was insert the hole, the wig hole. This is the wig hole. The wig hole has the virus size, has the small size, and the big size. So if you have virus cotton wig, this machine is suitable for you to insert the virus wig size. Yeah, you don't need to worry about this because the hole have the big size and the small size. Yeah, you can see that. You can see that the wig was inserted here. Yes, you can insert here. You can see that. The wig were inserted from the hole and then to the belt and then to the wig roll. This is the wig roll. This is the fisher to fix the wig and then to the wig roll. The wig roll the wigs coated with wells were finished here and to put into the wig roll. The wig roll can suitable for about 1,600 meters wig. Yes, and then you also can put this down, then to fix with the wig cutting machine. Yes. The wig cutting machines coated the cotton wig with wells. Then this is the finished sample. You can see that this is the finished sample, and it's about 1,600 liters. Yes, 1,600 liters a week. Yes, and then this will provide the wig to the wig cutting machine. Yes. Do you interested in this machine? Hi. Oh, thank you. You can contact with us. Feel free to connect with Yanni. My number, you can connect Yanni's number. What's that number? Yes, my number is. You can send the message to Yanni. Yes. Oh yes, thank you. And I also will share you our company catalog with you. Thank you, and thanks for your time. Now I introduce you our hot cells machine. It's our scented candle making machine. Do you make the scented candle? Hi. Hi, Omid. You do the scented candle or tea light candle? Hi, anyone here? And okay, let me share our machines with you. This is our scented candle making machine. It has a melting, filling, and mixing function. 3-in-1 in this machine. Yes? Please follow up. Hi, welcome to Dongma Machinery. Nice to meet you. We do wax melter, wax filling machine, wick machine, and the candle production line. Yes, we do the candle making machine 9 years. All machines we made of stainless steel 304 material. Yes, it can use a long time without rust and help you to save the cost and labor costs and the electric costs and so on. And this machine can improve your working efficiency on making scented candle. If you do the scented candle, please follow our live stream. Yes, and give me your likes. You can see that this consists of 2 parts. The second part is our wax filling machine, and the first part is our wax filling machine, and the second part is our trolley car. Yeah, you can see that our trolley car. Our trolley car has a movable valve so it's very easy to place this machine anywhere. Usually we place this machine beside a working table. Yeah, you just need to put the jars on the working table and use this machine to fill the valves into the jar. Yes, so it's very easy to change this. And the first part you can see that the wax filling machine, our wax filling machine, you can see that now is the single pump. We also have double pump can choose for you. The single pump filling, the output is about 1,000 pieces per hour, and the double pump will have the double filling output. It can reach 1,500 pieces to the 2,000 pieces per hour. Yes, the double pump will have double daily output, and the single pump. Now I show you the single pump. You can see that the single pump. And the single pump we usually put on the trolley cart, yes, and it has a pulse reach and the rotation and the reversal functions. We usually use the rotation function to fill the wells into the jar, yes, and the reversal function will help you to empty the wells in the pump and the tube back to the tank, so it can make sure the wells remain the pump to make sure the wells were not cooling or blocking the pump. Yes. So we do this wonderful design to help you to make sure the wells were not cooling and blocking the machine. So because we do the candle making machines 9 years, we know the candle production line has any questions or problem, so we produce this machine to help you to solve this problem perfectly. Yes, so please contact with us to know more, and we will help you. You need to believe me. You choose me, you choose the professional team. Yes, we have professional team and the wonderful design to help you to solve the problem. So if you have any problems in your production line, you can let us know, and we will have engineer to help you to solve the problem. Yes, so follow our live stream. Thank you. And we can see that our filling machines all have a PLC touch screen. So our operation is very easy. We just need to enter the filling brand you want in the PLC touch screen, and the filling speed in the PLC touch screen. Then the machine will realize to auto filling. Yes, that's very easy. The filling brand accuracies can resist 1 gram error because this machine machine is controlled by the step motor. You must know the step motor is better than a normal motor, right? Because the filling speed, max speed can reach 800 revolve per minute, and the filling accuracy can keep within 1 gram error. It's very hard for the worker and normal motor to make sure this filling accuracy, right? Because we know lots of factories now still to filling manually or use the normal motor to fill, right? So it's very hard for you to make sure the filling accuracies, but our machine can do that. It can realize the filling accuracies with 1 gram error, and the filling methods is by weight, filling by weight. Yes, we filling by weight, not by the time. So it's very accuracy. And this is the power switch. We just need to connect the electric and to turn on the power switch, and then the machine, the PLC touchscreen will turn light. Yes, you can see that it's turn light. And we also have the 2 languages you can choose. The first language is English, and the second is Chinese. We accept customize another language. If you have any demand, you can contact with us. Let me enter the English. You can see the screen. This is the filling output. It can realize to remember the daily output according to your working speed and your daily output. Yes, and this is the filling gram. This is the filling gram. The pump 1 and the pump 2. Now it's the single pump, so just the pump 1 can work, and the pump 2 will not work. And this is the time screen. This pump is the gear pump. Yeah, it's the gear pump made of stainless steel 304 material. So it has the heating function to make sure the wells through this will not cooling and broken. Yeah, so this pump has the heating function. So we need to set the heating function first. You can see that this is the real temperature. This is the pump real temperature, and this is the pump set temperature. We need to set the pump temperature such as 80 degrees. Usually we need to set 80 degrees because we usually use the soil wells or paraffin wells or the bean wells, right? Their melting point is about 75 degrees. So usually we need to set 80 degrees. Yes. It's very easy. Then you need to turn on. Yeah. Now it's heating right now. You can see that the real temperature is bigger now. And then we just need to turn off and back. Yeah, you finish it. So first step, you need to set the time screen first. Then we need to set the filling gram. The machine is filling by gram, and we need to set the filling gram you want by this, such as 150 degree or the 200 degree. And enter. Yes, finish. You just set the filling gram, and the machine will realize to auto filling according to the set gram. And this is the interval time. The interval time means the working speed. If the worker is familiar with this machine, you can set the smaller second subshadow 0.5 second. And if you, first, we recommend you to set 1 second or 5 seconds when you begin to use this machine, because you're not familiar with this machine. And after you feeling familiar with this machine, you can change. You can change the 1 second. Yes, that's very easy. And this is the collect time. It means the time of the filling 1 cup, such as you fill 200 grams, right? The machine later fill, it will show you the filling time about the filling 1 cup. Yes, and you can see that it has a manual model and also have the auto model. Yes, the auto model and the manual model is set by yourselves. And let's see the parameter. This is the filling speed. This machine, the filling speed can reach 800 revolts per minute, and is adjust according to your jar size. If you use the like this jar, such as 100 grams, you just need to set 500 speed to fill. Yes, if you have a bigger jar size, you can set 800 revolts per minute to fill. So this change is according to your jar size. If you have a small size, you just need to set a small number. If you have a bigger size, you need to set a bigger number, but not bigger than the 800 revolts. Yes, and this is the reversal speed. The reversal speed is same as the filling speed. You also can change, so it's very easy. And this is the function screen. When the machines, you receive the machine, right? And you want to make the machine to fill at the first time, you need to set the continue model. Yes, you need to set the continue model to fill first to keep the machine filling. Then when the wells appear from the filling tube, you can turn off to the interval mode. Yes, the machine will realize to auto filling according to your filling gram. Yeah, so it's very easy. And this is the program on. When you set the time screen, temperature, and the pump gram temperature, the filling gram, right? You just need to turn on the program on, and the machine will realize to auto filling. And also you can use our remote. Our machines have the remote to help you to fill easier. Yes, so our machine can make your employee working more easier and safer. Yes, and this is the co-rotation. And when you use the reverse rotation, when the machines stop to work, you need to turn on the reversal function to make sure the wells were not cooling or remind in the pump or the machine. Yes, so please remember, when you stop the machine, you need to turn on the reversal function. Yes, it's very important for you when you want to in your next working day. Yes, so please remember this function. This function, this reversal function, only our company has. Yes, no other company has this wonderful function. So this is why this is the reason why our machine is better than other company. And yeah, so this machine is very valuable. It's a valuable process. So if you do the setting candle, this machine is very suitable for you. And if you are the setting candle beginner, this machine is must be to be added and considered. Yes. And let's see the next part. The next part is our trolley car. You can see that it's very easy to place. It has a movable valve. And the green screen is the electromagnetic device. It's the magnetic device. It has a electromagnetic point under the trolley car. Yes. You can hit the wells. It can reach 150 degree. Yes, it can reach the 150 degree to melting the soil wells, bean wells, paraffin wells. And you can see that this tan I can very easy to take out. Right? It's very easy to take out to change. Why? Because we know the same candle maker has a virus color or virus sense need to change openly, right? So this can is very easy to take out and to change or to clear. This can paper size is about 60 liter. Yeah, the standard size is 60 liter, and you also can change the small size. It's okay, it's no problem. But the standard size we make is 60 liter, and you can see that. has a temp sensor. The temp sensor need to put into the tank to control the valve tank and the heating tank. Yes. And this is the
这个是科，这应该是克
mixer.
吧？这
It's
是
the
档位键。
movable mixer. Yeah, it's very easy to take out and it can mix the valves and the color or the sense in the tank. And you also can adjust the mixer working speed. You can change the mixer mixing with the lower speed or the fast speed. It's according to your demand. It's very easy to use. And this is the plug.
没事，待会儿
This
之后。
plug usually match with the trolley car. Also, because the trolley car has the plug, you can use this to connect with the trolley car. Yes. And this is the motor. And let's see the beside. The trolley car heating tank can control by the controller system. Yes, this is the controller system. This is the valve tank controller, and this is the heater tank controller. 为什么没开啊？
哦，这边。不是。
是吧？是开了吧？
开了。
可以开吗？啊。这里。Yes. You can see that this is the heater tank controller and this is the valve tank controller. You can control the valves and the heating tank separately. This is the valve tank controller. Usually we need to set 85 degree or the 90 degree to melt because the valve's melting point is about 80 degrees, right? So we need to set a higher degree. And this is the real temperature. And this is the heating temperature. We need to set a higher temperature than the valve temperature. You really need to set 95. Let me show you. You need to press the set button and to change the temperature. So it's very easy. You can see that. Low, up. So it's step by step. Yes, now finished. Now, and then when you turn on this machine, this switch, the machine will realize it's auto heating the valves. And this is the power adjuster. This tank power supply is about 6 kilowatts, and the power speed, you can control it by yourself. You can keep the valves with the higher power, and the lower power is adjusted by yourself. Yes, so it's very easy. And this is a single pump. Let's see the double pump. This is the double pump. This is the double pump. 这个不一样。And this is a double pump. The double pump, the PLC touch screens is the parameters as the last one. So just the pump is the double pump, and the pump you can see that you need to connect with the filling. This is the filling tube and the filling handle and the filling nozzle. Yeah, the filling tube, you can see that this is the output tube. You need to connect with the pump, and this is the input tube. The input tube, you really match with the. This is the filter. You need to put this filter into the valves, and the filter will make sure the valves output smoothly and output impure. Yeah, so this is the input tube. Input the pump connect with the input tube and the filter, and then to put into the tank. And this is the output tube. The output tube need to connect with the filling handle. The filling handle, you can see the connect. It has a screen to make sure the tube can match with the filling nozzle. You can see that. It's very very wonderful designs. And you can see that our filling nozzle. Our filling nozzle also made of stainless steel 304 material. It has a filter screen inside. Yes, it has a filter screen inside this nozzle to make sure the wells can output smoothly and no bubble. Yes. So this is why our machine can do the Lucia candle, because we have a filter screen inside the filling nozzle to make sure the wells output smoothly and no bubble, and so you can make sure each cup candle has a high quality. Yes. And you can see that this is the screen to face the filling nozzle and the filling handle greatly. You can see that. And you just need to hold on this filling handle and to fill the wells into the jar. Yes, you put this jar here, and you just need to set the filling gun by the PLC touchscreen and then to fill. Yeah, and to use our remote. Use our remote to fill. Yeah, so it's very nice. It can help your worker working easier and happier. Yes. And this tab, you can see that the trolley car, you can see this trolley car is different, right? It's different with the last one. Yes. This is a warming device. This is not a heater. It's not a heater. It's just a warming device. It's an electric-car. You need to add oil. You need to add the oil water into the inlet, into the layer, and then to make sure the machine to warming the oil or water and to warming the wells in the tank. It just has the warming function. So this machine usually need to match with the stand-tight wax melter. The wax melter output the wells into this tank, and this tank to keep the wells warming. Yes, it does keep the wells warming. And the warming temperature also can set by the controller system. You can see that. Yes, this is the controller system to set the warming temperature. Also same as the last one. You need to turn on this switch and to set the warming temp here, and then to turn on this switch to make sure the machine. Yes. This is our big semi-automatic wave insertion machine. It's very suitable for the various jar types. If you have the like this, you have the small jars, and you also have the bigger jars. Okay. You just need to put these jars on the jar platform, and the face with the jar, and the machine will realize to auto cut away, collect with the tab, and to spray the glue inside the jar. Then to insert the wig into the jar. Yes, you can see that. Like this, you just need to put the empty jars on the jar platform, and the facer face stick, and the machine will realize to auto cut the wig, clean with the tab, and to spray the glue into the jar and to insert the wig. Yes. So this is the finished sample. You can see that this is the finished sample. It can make sure the wig very straight. Yes, it's very nice. And this is the glue gun. This is the glue gun. The glue was raining from this size. And this is the wig roll. It insert the wig into the jar. And this is the container. Is the wig sustainer container. Yes. This machine is suitable for the various technical sites. You just need to put the sustainer here. Yes. If you have various sustainer size, you just need to adjust this height of the container. Yeah. You just need to adjust the height of the container to suitable for the various with sustainer size. Yes. Then the sustainer will output from the container. Yes. Then to the belt. Yes. Then to the belt. And this will cut the wick. Yes. And clamp with the tab like this. Yes. So this machine has many functions. It can clamp with the tab, can exert the weight, and it can separate the glue. Yes. This machine is very suitable for the various jazz types, and it's also controlled by the PLC touchscreen. The PLC touchscreen user menu will also share with you if you are interested in this machine. Yes. And this is the glue mounting machine. In the tank capacity is 10 liter. Usually we need to put the spoon, the wick wholemeal glues, and the machine has the heater. You can see the inside. It has a heater to heat the wholemeal glue. Yeah, it can provide the glue to the wick inserting machine. And the temperatures usually can set 175 degrees to melting the wholemeal glue. Yeah, it has a high temperature. And also the temperature can be controlled by the PLC touchscreen. We just need to enter the glue melting temperature and the glue temperatures by the PLC touchscreen. Very easy to use this. And it has when the glue can melt fully, the light will turn on to show you the glue is finished to melt. And then the glue, you can see that it connects with the glue heating pipe. This is the glue heating pipe. The glue will output from the glue machine, then to the pipe, and then to the glue gun. And this pipe has a high temperature. Yeah, it has a high temperature. Usually it can reach 160 to 175 degrees. Yes, it has a high temperature. So when you make this machine to work, you need to pay attention on the temperature. And this is the plug. We usually use this factory plug. It's safer than the normal plug. So usually our machine will match with this plug to make sure the worker work safer. Yes, it's more safer. And the glue gun. When the machine is working, the glue gun has high temperature. It can reach 175 degrees. Yes. So please pay attention on it. Don't touch this glue. Okay. Yes. Hi, Omid. Nice to meet you. Welcome. 这边怎么没有人？有多少人？4个在线。4个在线，63个人。OK。
小戴的客户在。
Okay. Thanks for your time and watch our live shows and give us your likes. Okay. And follow our live stream. You can send an inquiry. Yeah. You can send an inquiry to us. We will share our catalog and the price and the delivery time or the shipping costs. You also can contact with us and we will show you. Okay. And let's see the next part. The next part is the small tank. You can see this small tank. We have various tank capacity of the wax melter, and this tank is very suitable for producing the candle sample. Yes. So if you are our candle maker, you need to make the candle sample, right? So this machine is very suitable for you. It's a 10 liter. Yeah, it's a 10 liter small tank. It's very easy. It's simple. 那就按万中机95去报，然后厂商再按1000去报。好，那你待会报给我，因为我现在在直播。好，谢谢老师。直播可以吗？Okay, welcome back. I'm back now. And this is the small tank, is the wax melter, and the tank heating temperature can reach 100 degrees. Yeah, 100 degrees it can be suitable for the melting the cell wells, spin well, coconut wells, and actuals. So this machine is suitable for make candle sample. So if you are a beginner or you want to make some candle sample, this machine is very suitable for you, and it's a double layer design. The heating corner is round with the machine, and you heat the wells fully. So this machine is very nice. Also made of stainless steel 304 material. As you know, lots of machines in the market is still single layer, right? So it's very easy to damage while you use a long time and while working. So welcome to the machinery. And now I can show you our 10-liter wax melter. And we also have another tank capacities. We have bigger, like the 1,000 liter, and we have the smallest one, the 10 liter. So if you don't know how to choose the right tank capacities, you can contact with us, and we will help you to choose the right size. And this is very, so as you know, in the market, there are lots of machines do the single layer. So it's very easy to damage. But our tank is used double layer, so it's very durable, and it can use a long time without rust, and it can help you to save the replace clothes. So as you know, lots of machines very easy to damage and need to change the component frequently, right? But this machine can very easy to it can not easy to damage, so it's very nice. And you can see this plug. This is the normal plug. We also accept the Australia plug, American plug is okay. And this power switch, the power supply is about 220 volts, 60 hertz single phase. And we also accept the American plug